Hello beauties, today I was inspired by a look I did over the weekend. It was this beautiful cranberry eye, very smoky, very elongated, and I did sort of like a berry nude lip with it. So I wanted to show you that today, so if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So let's begin. I'm starting out with my Kiehls moisturizer. This is the Centella Recovery Skin Salve. I love this moisturizer. It is amazing under makeup. For primer, I have fallen in love with the By Terry. This is the Terrybly Densiliss primer. I always use a duo fiber brush for this, and I love that it is like a serum base, so it really helps your makeup stay, and it really helps reduce getting oily throughout the day as well. For foundation today, I'm using this one. It is the Nars Sheer Glow in the shade Fiji. I love this foundation, especially applied with a damp beauty blender. It is flawless. The colour is beautiful, and I'm just obsessed with it at the moment. For brows, I'm going to be taking, this is one of the By Terry brow pencils. I'll put the shade down below, but I feel like it's a medium shade. I found this in my collection and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it today. I'm going to see what it looks like now that my roots are a little bit darker. And I really liked it. It was quite easy to apply and then just to brush out with the other spoolie. So love it. Then to set my brows, I'm taking the Eyeko Tinted Brow Gel. This is a beautiful gel because it's very sheer, but it really does hold everything in place. So I'm taking some Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. I'm just applying this with a flat synthetic brush. It's going to be the perfect base for our eyeshadows. So I like to paint it on and then blend it out with my finger. To set that down, I'm taking some of my Bourjois face powder. I'll be using it later as well, but just to set that cream down and make sure there is no movement. So today I'm taking the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is like a gorgeous palette. It has so many different shades, and the first shade I'm taking is like a really nude mauve. So I'm just pushing this through the crease with I think it's a MAC 217, just to give it a little bit of definition and work as a really nice transition colour. So you can see I'm also winging it out, so my eye is going to be nice and elongated. Then I'm taking this amazing cranberry shade on a different brush. This is like a similar brush, again it's a MAC 217, and I'm just applying this directly in the crease, mostly focusing on the outer corner and then bringing it down onto the lid as well. Then I'm just taking a fluffy, I think this is a Zoeva fluffy brush, and I'm just blending it in to that first colour we did so everything blends nicely. But guys, how pigmented are these shadows? I think they are gorgeous. And this colour is just so beautiful. So to make them pop a little bit more, I'm taking one of the shimmery shades. This is like a cranberry shimmer, and I really like to apply the base with my finger. I find I get the best colour payoff originally, and then I'll just go in with another fluffy brush and I'll pack it on my brush and then pop that on the lid over the top. And that way it's just a really good amount of colour, and you have a lot of control over how much you put on. So again, blending, blending, blending. I feel like this eye look would be super wearable for the daytime as well. You could leave it here, but I really wanted to define my outer corner a little bit more. So first I'm taking a little bit of a lighter shade just to transition it better. And then I'm going to take a dark shade on a wet angle brush, and I'm just pushing this against the tape and really focusing on the outer corner just to really sharpen it up and give it some nice dimension. I'm taking the Kat Von D ink liner today. This is in the shade Trooper. I do really love this eyeliner and I love how precise it is, but I found it started to dry up and I haven't even used it that much, so kind of disappointed. I'll just have to have it like in my brush jar face down so that all the liquid goes to the bottom, but I do really love it and it does give a really nice precise line. To brighten my under eyes, I am taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is in like the lightest shade, I think. It's like fair pale. And as I am fading into my winter colour, this is perfect at the moment. So I'm putting that in all the usual places, and then I'm going to be blending it out with a damp beauty blender. So taking a little pencil brush and going back in with the darkest shade, I'm just going to be lining my lower lash line. Basically bringing it all the way along just to really smoke it out and give it a nice little bit of definition. And then I'm just taking a little bit of that cranberry shade and going right over the top. This is the By Terry Kohl pencil. It is in the shade Black Print. It is gorgeous. So I'm just putting that in my waterline as well as my tight line. I'm not taking it right into the inner corner as I don't want to close my eyes off. So to make sure that doesn't happen as well, I take a little synthetic pencil brush and I just blend out that liner into the lower lash line to give it a real smoky, sultry look. I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I love this mascara. I think I say this in literally every video. If you have any recommendations for some really good mascaras, I'd really like to branch out, but at the moment I'm just really loving this and I've just got so many bottles that it's gonna be here for a while. To set my under eyes, I'm taking the Bare Minerals Well Rested. This is a concealer powder. It is gorgeous, very similar to the Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder, but this one doesn't have any kind of shimmer particles, so I love it. And again, I'm taking that Bourjois Healthy Balance Powder. This is in the shade 52. I love this for setting down my face, and this is on an Hourglass. I think it's a finishing brush, potentially a number 7. I love it. It's a kabuki, so it's beautiful. This bronzer is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. It is in the shade 01 Bronze. I love the terracotta undertones of this, and it just really warms up the skin, and it is gorgeous on a paler skin tone, so I'm rocking that right now and I love it. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry and More. I think it is gorgeous. It has got the most amazing flecks of like purple and mauve and gold, and oh, it's just stunning. For highlighter, I'm taking the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. That is the tongue twister of a name, but it is so gorgeous. I've broken the lid off, but I refuse to let it go. It sits safely on top of my vanity, and that is where it stays, away from home, because I love it so much. You can see I'm just loving to douse myself in highlighter. It's my favourite part. I think highlighter is amazing, and I don't know what I did before I knew about highlighter. It is gorgeous. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Medium Sculpting Powder, and I'm taking this on a Nars Eater brush, and I'm just sculpting out those babies, giving myself a bit more definition, a bit more structure on my face. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit pushed up under the bronzer. I've also been watching this girl on YouTube called Janice. I never say her last name right, but I think it's Justima, and I just put a little bit under my lower lip as well to give a bit of definition. Then I'm going to be lining my lips with the MAC Spice Lip Liner. This colour is gorgeous, and I just line it all the way around and then I fill them in as well. I did take my Revlon Super Luxurious lipstick in the shade Brazilian Tan over the top of this, but then I decided I didn't really like it, so I thought I'd show you it anyway so you can see exactly what I've got on. But I changed and I put the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the shade Bond Girl, over the top, just to bring in the berry hues, and I liked it a lot better, so I left the Revlon on, so it's basically now a combo of Revlon and Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys really liked the makeup. I really like how it turned out, and I just think it is really pretty and very winter autumn wearable. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video.